Hey guys, Coach Damien here, and today we're going to go over a nice easy movement flow. So the equipment that we're going to need is going to be just a simple foam roller and a band. If you don't have a band, not a big deal. A towel will work just fine. We just need something that we're going to be able to create leverage with our stretches. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to lie on our back, put the foam roller between our knees, and then pull our heels towards our bum. Once we're in this position, you can choose to keep your hands out by your side, palms up, or if you want to check in to see if you're breathing through your belly, we can place our hands just on our lowest ribs as they go onto the stomach. So from here, I'm going to take a nice deep breath in through my belly, and long exhale out. Deep breath in through the nose. Fill up your belly, fill up your lower back area, and then hard exhale out your mouth. Check in with your shoulders here as you breathe in. Make sure we're staying relaxed in our shoulders. We're not shrugging up towards our neck. And then long exhale. Pull those ribs down to the floor. Let your lower back melt into the floor. Let's go one more time. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Excellent. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our band. Our ankles are going to go on top of the foam roller. Let's loop the band around our left foot, keeping our right ankle on the roller. We're gonna lie back down into a hamstring stretch. So the biggest things here are not necessarily to pull the foot as far away from the ground as possible. However, we wanna keep our knee as straight as possible. That way we feel a nice stretch through the back of our leg, all the way maybe from our lower back down into our calves. As we're sitting here, we can focus on some nice deep breaths. Anytime we stretch, we're just trying to think of relaxing into the position. You shouldn't be clenched. You should be able to hold a conversation. Long exhales. Now, if you're really flexible, what you can do is you can take your foot off of the foam roller and just get that extra range of motion. So the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to turn our toes slightly inward towards the belly button and then bring that foot across the midline. So I want to think I'm pointing my toe towards my belly button and I'm actually bringing my foot across. If I was thinking my zipper here, I'm trying to bring my foot across my zipper. Let's go deep breath in. Long exhale out. Deep breath in. Long exhale. And one more time. Great, and let's switch up the sides. So we're gonna bring our other foot into the band or towel. If we had our foot on the foam roller before, we can keep it there. Shoulders stay nice and relaxed, and we're focusing on nice deep breaths in. Long exhales. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Check in with your shoulders, make sure we're still relaxed. We're going to point that toe towards the belly button and then cross the zipper line. Relaxing our shoulders, keeping our toe towards the belly button, knee straight. Focus on your breaths. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Excellent. So now what we can do is we can move our band, move our foam roller over to the side, and we're gonna go into an egg shape. So with our egg shape here, what I'm gonna try to do is I wanna try to wrap my hands around my knees. If possible, try to grab your elbows on the other side. Okay, if this is a tough position for you to keep your head in, what we can do is we can just focus on the lower body. So we can bring a foam roller underneath our head, but if we don't need that, what we're trying to do is actually just tuck our chin down so we use some of those muscles in the front of our neck. So here what I want to focus on is, can I touch elbow to elbow? Can I bring my knees together? And then from there, I'm trying to just pull my hips off the floor, creating a nice round spine. From here, we can focus on some nice deep breaths into our lower back, create some expansion in that lower back area. See if you can feel that area between your chin and your chest, our neck area. We're thinking they're like our abs here. I want to make sure my abs are turning on and it's not the back of my neck. Now from here we can relax. And our foam roller is now going to go to the side. So let's lie on our right side. Now here I'm going to stack my hips and stack my shoulders. So what I mean by that is if I were to put a pole through my hip over here, it's going to come through the exact same part of our other hip into the floor. Now we're going to bring our knee on top of the roller. Now an important point here is I want to make sure my knee is above my hip. So once I'm in this position, my knee is above my hip, I'm going to pull my back heel behind me. We close the book here and then we're going to open the book. Let's open the book and hold, trying to touch your opposite shoulder down to the floor. Check in with your top knee. Our left knee should still be in contact with the foam roller. And you'd be really surprised with how much breathing can open up this range of motion. Nice deep breath in. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. While we're in this position, let's do 5 rotations. So we're going to close the book and open the book. Close the book and open the book. One more time. And we're going to switch them up. So next we're going to go on to our left side. Let's stack our hips, stack our shoulders. That right knee is now going to go on top of the roller. Make sure we're above the hip. Bend that bottom leg and let's open up. So from here, we're trying to bring our right shoulder down to the floor. You might feel a stretch to your chest. You might feel it in your arm. What we're really looking for is some movement in our upper back and rib area. So nice deep breath in. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Let's go 3 more breaths. And you're trying to just do a little bit of praising here to see how much rotation I have going to my right versus going to our left. It should be fairly even. Let's go 1 more breath. And exhale. Let's open, close. Next, what we're going to do is we're gonna go into a bear position. So with our bear position here, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna bring my elbows down to the floor and my elbows are gonna come together. So we're gonna actually lock our upper back. Okay, as close as I can get my elbows, we're gonna bring our hands behind our head and then we're gonna go cat-cow using only our lower back. So you're gonna feel a little bit more restricted here. Pull our belly button up. Try to press your belly button up towards the sky. And then drop down. Let's pull that belly button up. And drop it down. Pull our belly button up. And drop it down. Belly button up. Drop it down. Let's go 2 more times. Relax. So next our hands are going to go underneath our shoulders here. We're going to open up our knees nice and wide, probably outside the mat. And then we're going to sit our hips onto our heels. So now what we're going to do is we're going to push ourselves away. Okay, keep our shoulders down as we go up into cat position and then down into cow position. So cow is probably where we're going to feel it the most. I want to feel it in between my shoulder blades. Make sure we're not shrugging here. You want to keep your shoulder blades down. We can bring our shoulder blades up as we go into cat. Round your upper back and then switch into cow. Shoulder blades come down. Chest comes forward and really try to press that chest to the floor and then come back and forth. Just flowing between each position. Now we're going to go back into our bear position. Now this time, going onto our elbows here, we're making sure our elbows are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips. We can relax our feet just like so. I'm going to draw my belly button up towards the sky. Now keeping an eye on my hips, I'm going to make sure I don't sink over to my left side or extend my lower back as I draw my right heel up towards the sky. So as we're in this position, I'm trying to push through my elbows so that my ribs are up to the sky. I can feel a little bit more pressure on my right elbow. And I'm actively trying to lead with my right heel. If I got all those pieces in place, I should be able to feel my right glute, so my right butt, and then my right lower abdominal area. Let's bring that knee down and back up. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. Keep it up. Let's go one more time. Down and up. Make sure we're still paying attention to pushing our elbows to the floor. And relax. We're going to switch them up. Be sure that our knees are under our hips. They're going to want to come together so we make the movement easier. To challenge ourselves, we're going to keep them hip width. Ribs go up, so I push my elbows to the floor. Pull my belly button to the sky, and then kick my left leg up. So I feel a little bit more pressure now on my left side. Keep our hips square with the floor. Belly button to the sky, and drop it down. If I need to reset, now's the time to reset. Press it up. Leading with that left heel. Down. One more time, bring it up. And relax. So now from there, what we're going to do is we're going to take our foam roller. We can put it behind ourselves right here. So I'm gonna sit on it between my heels and my hips. We're gonna take our head and we're gonna pull our chin to our chest. So what I like to think here is I'm actually trying to do like a double chin, because that's gonna help me stretch the upper part of my neck. I don't wanna just hinge at the comfortable point around my shoulders. I wanna be a little bit higher. So you should feel a little bit of a stretch going on at the top of your neck, just below your skull. Focus on that double chin. Some nice deep breaths in. You'd also get like a nice stretch here in the bottom of our feet, especially if we've been dealing with some sensitivity underneath the feet, sensitivity around the big toes. All right, we can relax. Staying in that position, what we're gonna do is we're going to bring our left hand behind our back, and we're gonna pull our right ear to our right shoulder. Nice and easy here. We wanna check in with our left shoulder, make sure our left shoulder's heavy. I don't wanna be shrugging it. Let's keep it relaxed. So take some nice breaths, let that shoulder relax. And you should feel the nice stretch all the way down from your ear down to the top of your left shoulder. Good, nice and easy. Let's release. Let's switch the hands. We're gonna put right hand behind and pull our left ear to our left shoulder. Same thing, let's just make sure our right shoulder's feeling kind of heavy. Get a nice stretch in that neck area, shoulders relaxed. Nice and easy, we can relax. Cool. So we're getting our foam rollers out now. My toes are actually gonna go flat. I'm gonna run my toes to the wall behind me. So here I'm gonna sit up nice and tall, squeeze my bum, and hold my foam roller out front, just like this. Now, some things to mention here is, as I'm in this position, I wanna think plank, so I'm trying to pull my ribs back. I don't wanna be throwing my belly button forward. This is just a common theme that we've been seeing through the whole session. So I'm squeezing my bum, pulling my ribs back, and we're gonna reach the foam roller as far as we can to the right without bending our elbows or turning our head. So here I should feel my mid back, maybe shoulder area, and switch to the left. Reach those elbows straight, try to get the shoulder blades around the rib cage, and back. We're just gonna flow. That's it. Try to reach as far as you can in each direction without bending the elbows. Head stays nice and straight. Keep those eyes forward. We got 2 more each. So let's do a little bit of test retest. We're gonna do a couple of movements. So the first one was that egg shape. So let's see if we've gotten any more range here as we've started to move around a little bit. So here in this position, we're trying to pull our knees towards our chest. So here you might notice it's maybe a little bit easier to get further on your arms. Maybe before you were here, now you're able to grab your elbows. If you could grab your elbows before, maybe you can feel like your knees are able to touch now. And if you were able to go knees to touch before, maybe your hips are slightly off the floorboard. Let's take a few deep breaths as we roll to the right. Try to hold your balance. And then keep breathing as we roll to the left. That's it. Roll to the right. And roll to the left. Kind of using some of those small muscles deep within our abs. And roll to our left. Good. Now the next one that we're gonna retest is going to be that rotation. So we're going to lie on our right side again. Let's stack our hips, bring our knee above on the foam roller. We're going to pull that heel behind us and rotate. So now you should feel like you can rotate a little bit further. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Long exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Good, and then now we're actually gonna windmill. So I'm gonna bring my hands up above the head, relax my head on the ground as I draw a semicircle with my hand. The closer my hand is to the floor the whole time, the more challenging. Let's go one more time. Good, switch them up. Let's stack and open. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Breath in. One more time. And let's finish up with 5 windmills. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope your back is feeling nice and loose. Maybe your body's, your shoulders, your neck is feeling a little bit more opened up and pain-free. If you like the session, please make sure you like and subscribe the video and enjoy your day.